Yeah, no worries. Matthew, what did you make of the game today? What can you take away from it?
Oh, look, it was, unfortunately, it was a side that just had us a little bit too much class for us in around the contest today. I thought we brought some great energy early. We had the advantage of going with that strong wind in the first quarter, but probably didn't capitalise. We had our opportunities and we opened the ground up pretty well, but we're playing against a very good side today that they capitalised on all of our mistakes. They were able to inflict a fair bit of damage on us when we got things wrong. But I was really pleased to see the second half, the way we fought it out. We didn't give up. We kept battling, and we're going to learn a lot from today's game because we played, top of the table. We played in conditions that forced the game into a more of a contest. And the wind going across to one side of the ground, I think it challenged both teams with ball movement. So beaten by a better side. But enough growth from this game and some really good learnings going forward that, we're in a bit of pain at the moment because our guys are out there to win games of footy. But from a coaching point of view, we'll learn a lot from today.
You lose Chase Jones late as well. Was that just a corky, the quad?
Yeah, it was. It was a substantial corky, just to the point he couldn't go on. It was tightening up. He got it just prior to half time. So that challenged him as well. He had to, stay on a bike during the halftime break and try and keep it moving. And it just got to a point we're starting to look like he may struggle next week. Unfortunately, he couldn't go on.
Any other injuries out of the game?
No, nothing major. Himmelberg took a knock to the knee. That was just a knee on knee, and he's pulled up okay. So that'll be one we'll have to keep a close eye on. But other than that, we came through okay.
You would have been pretty pleased with what Himmelberg showed up forward today, Matthew?
Yeah, look, if you talk about some of the growth or the positive things out of the game, that was definitely one of them. He was, when we gave him an opportunity, he took the most of it. I thought he looked quite dangerous in the air. And it's good. It's nice to see him, hit his straps. Again, it's one of those things with Himmer and our forward line. We need to give him more opportunity. We probably had our chances early today and didn't take those. But in the end, they dominated us as far as keeping us in our back half. That is the side we played against. Unfortunately, when they're up and going, they'll keep you back there. So we didn't give Himmer quite as much ball as we would have liked.
Nixie, at this stage of a long season, you've been big on the lessons. Does it start to become a struggle to get your guys to really take in those lessons at this stage of the season?
No, not at all. No, the group, I think even the best teams in the competition at the moment, they'll still be learning a lot. You learn from winning. You learn probably more from losing games of football. At the moment, you come out of today's game, we played the top side who are so good in around the contest. They've got players that can get in and win first possession, although I think we won that by +11 today. But their ability to put pressure on us instantly, their physicality and around the footy when we do get our hands on it first, to then strip us of the ball or put us under enough pressure that it spills out to then their next layer. What a great thing for us to learn from. A team that we would aspire to be, we'll be there sooner than later, I've no doubt. It's amazing how close you can be, and yet in some of these games you feel like you're a long way from it. We'll be there in time. We're a team that we pride ourselves on competing. We're going to continue to look at players in the draft and build on our group. We're going to continue to develop our players to compete. And, today was a great example. We played a team who play exactly that style of footy, and although it wasn't good to watch today, I've enjoyed watching their footy across the year.
Do you have clarity yet on when you can go home and what restrictions you might be under when you do?
At this point, we're authorised to head back to SA. So our plans, and again, there's been a fair bit of information come through post this game, of games being cancelled or postponed. So I've got a lot more information still to get around that. But SA Health and the SA government have given us permission to come back to SA. Again, it's something that I'll have to talk to our people and find out exactly where that sits at the moment. But our plan as it sits is that we'll start to prepare now for a game back in Adelaide next week. Obviously, there's a fair bit still to go through as far as that one going ahead.
So fly home tomorrow with the thought of a showdown on Saturday night?
That was the plan prior to the first bounce today. My understanding is a fair bit's gone on since then. So you just have to bear with me. I don't know the exact details, and I may be speaking a bit out of school at the moment. That may have changed, but that's as far as we're aware at this point, is that we will fly home tomorrow.
Well, it'd be nice just to get home. You've been on the road for a little while now.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be great to get back and see some family. We've got a diverse group. We've got a lot of staff here, a lot of players that do have young families back home, and it is tough when you're away from family for a period of time. Now, I don't want to do any comparisons to what some of the guys did last year. Obviously, spending a lot more time there than what we have. But coming on 2 weeks in a hotel room in Melbourne, it will be nice to get back there. Although we have got a lot of young guys as well that are here. I think they're quite enjoying the time they've got in a nice hotel in Melbourne. And we've very much laid low while we're here. We don't take any risks as far as getting out in the community. Our guys have done that really well. So, as I said, it'd be great to get back to Adelaide if we can. Again, we're flexible. We'll do whatever the AFL needs us to do.
Is Riley Tilthorpe a chance to come in this week?
Yeah, he is. He's had a good freshen up now. We're really close to bringing Riley in for this game, and in the end, conditions weren't quite as bad as we had looked at from a forecast point of view. I'd say the rain's probably going to come in this afternoon, and that had a little bit to do with our decision in the end. Not all of it. We definitely want to freshen him up. He's had a great season to this point. We feel like it's been a really good first year of footy for him, but we definitely want to see him before the season's out. And with 3 or 4 left to go, we'll definitely have a look at him.
You've had so many different looks and changes through the forward. Are you slowly starting to nut out what your best forward line looks like?
Yeah, we are. I mean, we're looking at all of that, and it's a balance of youth and experience. And we already mentioned, the way Himmelberg performed today. I thought, he was one who really stood up. Even Darcy Fogarty, I thought today, the opportunities that he had, he attacked the footy. We know what he can do when he's around the ball. So he's played, a few games now where he's really shown, I guess, an exciting glimpse of what the future will be. We've got a lot of things still to work on. At this point, Tex is coming off quite a substantial knock, a number of weeks ago. So he's taking a little bit of time for him to get himself back into the swing of things, but we're starting to shape that forward line.